Am I the a-hole for gifting my mom and her husband a book on cheating for their anniversary? Let's see. I'm 16 male and I love my mom, 35. But when I was 10, she had an affair and left us. I visited her as often as I could and she always seemed so happy when I was there, but I hated her new family, so I stopped visiting. Honestly, we rarely ever saw each other. After just for my birthday and events, she wanted us to be close, but I want nothing to do with her new husband, so I've kept my distance. Except on February 20th. My dad announced he'd be out on business till the 12th, and my grandparents are stuck visiting relatives in Italy. And so I really had nowhere to go, and my mom jumped at the chance to have me stay with her. And just my luck that my mom's anniversary with her husband was on Sunday. I haven't had a good time here at all, so all that I do is stay in my room doing homework or go out with friends to avoid family activities because it sucks seeing how lovey-dovey she is with her husband and how they seem like the perfect family with their granddaughter. The morning before her anniversary day, she came to my bed and tried to cuddle with me like before she left us, but it made me angry. Like, we can go back in time and pretend it's how it was? So I just pretended to be asleep and stayed curled up and frozen till she left. I started crying because of that, and I felt angry and snarky, and my mom majored in literature, so I got her a copy of Anna Karenina for her anniversary. Who's Anna Karenina?
Is a Russian author about a high society woman who abandons her marriage for a passionate affair with a young Count.
What a choice of book. Okay, I see where this is going. That book's about a lady who leaves her husband and son for her lover. Very fitting. I've never read it, but I watched the movie with my girlfriend and I hated it. I didn't even know this existed. The anniversary party was on Sunday. Everyone was having fun but me. Then people gave their gift. I gave mine, and when my mom saw what it was, she seemed shocked but just said thank you. The party ended like an hour after. But at night, when she was in her room, I heard her crying really loudly. So I kinda eavesdropped a little and heard her saying stuff about the book and me and her husband trying to calm her. The next day at breakfast, she left for work early. Before I woke up, and her husband straight up called me an asshole and other stuff for gifting them that. It's been a few days now and my mom has barely talked to me. Honestly, I feel so wrong. I made my mom cry, but at the same time, I don't want to be here, and she knows that. So, am I really the asshole? Edits. I gave my mom the book to try and get it across to her that I hate being here at her house and being around her family, and that it hurts me to be here because I sympathize with the son from the movie, not because I want a train to run her over. I do not want that to happen to my mom. I do not want my dad to get back together with my mom. He's happy with his fiance. My dad has his reason for not wanting me to go to therapy, and it's just being protective. I would disagree though. How old are you again? 16. Yeah, I would disagree. I think for you to go to therapy will be very helpful, especially to process all these emotions because it sounds like you have a lot that is bottled up and there's some steam getting out here and there. And at the end of the day, emotionally and just overall, like nervous system type of thing, is not healthy for you, especially because it doesn't sound also that you are communicating with your mom as of why you're acting like that or the ways that you feel how you feel, which in hindsight should be obvious for her, but communicating it with her should also be helpful for her perhaps to understand where you're standing. I do think it'll be helpful for you to go to therapy. Let's see what the people on Reddit says. Definitely not the asshole. For one, Anna Karenina is a classic and great gift. For another, if the shoe fits, which is very true, not the a-hole. Not the a-hole. She wouldn't take it so hard or understand why you were implying if she didn't already feel that way. That is so true too. She's being reflected. She knows what the book is about, and she's being reflected in the book. Someone else says, if the shoe fits is a perfect way to describe this whole thing. Also, OP, your mom didn't make a mistake when she cheated on your dad. She made a choice. Ooh, That's true. She made a choice and stuck with it. Ideally, children shouldn't get hurt in their parents' drama, but of course, we do. What your mom did was incredibly hurtful, and honestly, the issues you have with her are valid. That's also true. Actions have consequences, and she doesn't like hers. Also, tell your stepdad he's an asshole as well. He doesn't need to fight for your mom. If she has such an issue with your well thought out gift, she can come to you and talk like an adult. But from where I'm standing, I doubt because she doesn't think she did anything wrong. Part of me understands why you did what you did, why you gifted the book. You're trying to relay a message that perhaps you either haven't had the time or you don't know how to put it into words. I don't think you're an asshole. You're 16. You're still very young. However, it wasn't the nicest way either. But what she did was also not nice. Am I the a hole? This is a bit wild, but it's getting on my damn nerves. Am I the a hole for not inviting my friend to our Dungeons and Dragons game night because he always brings his blue toy and eats fried chicken during the game? And what is the problem with that? I, 25 female, has a weekly Dungeons and Dragons game night with a group of friends. We have a lot of fun playing the game and hanging out together. However, one of our friends, 26 male, always brings his blue toy with him and eats fried chicken during the game. I don't see how this is harmful, but okay. At first, we didn't mind, but it's become a bit of a distraction. Distraction how? Distraction how? Oh, he gets sauce on the game boards and his fingers, and blood often gets in the way of his dice or miniatures. Plus, it's a little odd to have a grown man playing with a blue toy. What is a blue toy? Oh, okay. I mean, if he likes it, I don't see how this is hurting anyone. We brought it up to him before, but he says that he needs Bluey for good luck and that he likes to eat fried chicken while playing. We don't want to hurt his feelings, but it's getting to the point where it's affecting our enjoyment of the game. Maybe you can talk to him and, I don't know, just give him some napkins and remind him, I don't know, to clean his fingers before playing, or maybe he can finish the fried chicken before playing. I don't know what's going on here. Last week, we decided to have a game night without him, and I had a lot of fun without the distractions. However, when he found out, he got really upset and accused us of excluding him for no reason. Aww, I feel bad. As someone that was never invited to anything. So Reddit, am I the for not inviting my friend to the Dungeons and Dragons game night because he always brings his blue toy and eats fried chicken during the game? I don't think this is a big deal. I think you're a bit of an asshole. I don't think it's a big deal to have him, playing with a game board. And I don't know, I've never seen a Dungeons and Dragons game board, but I'm assuming it's sort of a coated type of board, so it can easily be cleaned. Perhaps you can ask him to clean the board before you guys wrap everything up and to clean the pieces or anything like that. The toy situation, if that's what he likes, that's what he likes. I don't see how that's hurting anyone. He's not interfering with your game in terms of your pieces, I think. But let's see what people on Reddit says. Not the a-hole, getting sauce on stuff, it's reasonable to leave him out. I could do without your judgment on Bluey, but the part where Bluey gets in the way seems like a valid concern. Not the a-hole, you asked politely for him to stop. He refused, so don't feel bad about not inviting the chicken guy in future. I don't let my young family members eat while playing board games, as it quickly gets all over the pieces. Gross. Not the a-hole, he says there's no reason. Well, tell him the reason. No one likes greasy D&D dice. He can eat before or after the game, which is true. He can eat before and after the game. For me, you're a little bit of an asshole. But for the people who are ready, you're not. Okay, subscribe. Bye.